This boulder can be a bubbling boulder. Move those around, put different size urns. So Josh just happens to have a huge crane, and we parked that crane on the outside of that fence and flew that bridge in with his crane.
Wow, that's a cool bridge.
Yes, sir, I love it. Everything important that happens in this house is either in this sunroom or where that puppy is.
I see that puppy, that is cute. Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. She wants to do the swing, doesn't she?
Yes, sir.
I don't blame her. So where are we at, buddy?
All right, so we are in Cades, South Carolina, which is in between Lake City and Kingstree, South Carolina.
Okay.
A guy that I've known for 20 years, known who he was. His dad and I used to do some work stuff together a long time ago. He calls me out of the blue one day and he says, gonna do some work in my yard, and kind of like those water feature things you've been building. You think you could do something for me over here? And talking and kind of asked about what his budget was and stuff, and he said, I've never done anything like this, so I have no idea. Before I started this, there were 16 trees in this backyard.
So all of this you did? This whole thing you did?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Every bit of it. There were 16 trees of every different variety back here. We came in, got the trees gone, and just had a big open space. Good friend of mine built a swimming pool for him. We did everything.
Wow.
else.
It looks like you got every bell and whistle in this thing, too.
We tried to.
We got Stack Slate Spheres. We got Stack Slate Urns. We got Spillway bowls. We got pond. Oh, I love that sunroom there, too. This is literally perfect location for this. Right in here.
Once the pool was laid out, this was all just a flat dirt spot, like we always talk about the views from the inside.
Yes.
Everything important that happens in this house is either in this sunroom or where that puppy is.
I see that puppy. That is cute. Hey. Hi, Daisy. This is gorgeous. So when did you build this one? How long ago?
February 2 years ago.
Okay. So it's a second year pond, huh?
Yes. We had a major fish issue here just a few weeks ago, so we had to salt the pond. So the plants suffered tremendously, and we're just kind of getting them back now.
But you saved the fish.
So we actually had a heron hit the pond a few months ago and wiped out the entire pond.
Oh, no.
In 72 hours, got 10 fish. We watched him on video. There's cameras everywhere. He literally didn't leave this pond for 72 hours. Stayed and stalked those fish and stalked them until he got them all.
Yep.
Then we got new fish and had some health issues with them, but everybody's good now.
I love that bridge there, too. It's kind of cool. It's connected, I'm looking at. It looks like it's connected. Or did you just make it that way?
My objective was for it to look like it is, but it's
Okay.
not. It's
Yeah.
two total separate systems.
So you just got a little spillway underneath that bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh, the owner of this home, does large industrial mechanical fabrication work, steel work and stuff. He was going to build a steel bridge across there to kind of tie his work into what we did. And they were having a large family get together. We started realizing, man, we're running out of time.
So you just put it natural. Look, it looks great.
But the problem is we had already built the sidewalk and everything. We couldn't get a piece of machinery back in here. So Josh just happens to have a huge crane, and we parked that crane on the outside of that fence and flew that bridge in with his crane.
Wow. That's a cool bridge.
Yes, sir. I love it.
So he did a good job, because this fountainscape looks like it goes underneath here. But underneath here, it just is the Aquablox, and it just, this whole thing recirculates on this side. And then this starts with a diffuser right here and goes this way, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, you fooled me. So we are in Florence, South Carolina, right, Jay?
Yes, sir.
And this is demonstration water feature that you put in?
Yes, sir. A good friend of mine from high school has a produce stand and built a fountainscape just kind of to accent his sign, his entrance to his property.
Okay. Oh, right there, I see it. Oh man, we can get some fruit or something.
Yes, sir.
All right, that looks nice. And when did you put this in?
That's been in 3 years.
Tomatoes. Look at that. All right. It's like a little garden center almost.
He has an amazing seasonal business. Sells pine straw year round, fruits and vegetables as they're in season, plants and flowers as they're in season, and he does a huge Christmas tree business. So everything you see here will be Christmas trees, and then also pumpkins at Thanksgiving. So it's
cool.
It's an amazing spot. About 3 years ago, talked to a good friend of mine from high school, and he just had this sign here. There was nothing else out at the entrance of his property, and we came in and we did this hardscape around this entire area as Aquablox so that we can change these features out. We put different elements in just kind of to keep it changed up to where it's interesting to different people as they come by. Currently have 3 pumps running this. We'll change these out occasionally and have this boulder. It can be a bubbling boulder. Move those around, put different size urns. We get calls all the time asking what does the fountain that we have at Lamb's cost, and I explain to them that this is all individual components. So we sell a lot of fountainscapes because of this. People will see, I'll send them here to look at different things, and they'll say, well, I like the Stack Slate Urns, or I like the bowls, and we get several calls a week just by people passing by. This road has quite a bit of traffic on it, and Jonathan's produce stand does a tremendous business.
So this is where we're going to build a pond in the fall?
Yes, sir. Cal Hardy, one of the coolest people you ever meet in your life, has this restaurant called Tubbs. This was a gas station. What is just the awning for the gas pumps? He's turned it into this Airstream is his bar, and it's an enclosed seating area. It's really, really cool. But if you walk around here, you'll see he's got glass everywhere on this building and lots of traffic. So this is the same road that my display at Lamb's Plants and Flowers is. 40,000-ish cars a day come by here. We do a really neat pond here, get the lights going up into those.
Oh yeah. So would you go up or
yes,
down?
sir. I think we're going to have to go up because this concrete. Yes, sir. This concrete goes down really deep. Do some nice landscaping around it and bring this to life.
How you doing?
What's up, Bob? I'm Kyle.
Hi, Kyle, the pond guy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, pond guy.
This is your place too.
Yeah, I'm the shrimp guy. Nice to meet you.
The shrimp guy.
Yeah, man.
I love shrimp.
Absolutely. Thank
So
you.
you've known this guy for a while, huh?
Few years now, yes sir. Absolutely. He's solid earth people, man. Saved my butt. I had a trailer went missing one time. Checking security cameras all up and down this road. He said we're gonna find this thing and help me put pressure on it. Before the end of the day, we had it during trailer back.
So COVID hit in 2020 and restaurants got shut down.
Yes.
And Kyle took his restaurant on the road, was going to communities that had nowhere that they could go to get food, and he was taking this steamer trailer and cooking for hundreds of people.
Stolen?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, a $20,000 custom built steamer. I had it built for oyster roast, and COVID happened, and it got delivered. I said, well, ain't nobody doing oyster roast, so I took it and did a low country boiled crab legs all around South Carolina like a carny.
Hope I'm around tonight. If not, I'm coming back.
Yes, sir. Well, we'd love to have you.
So you got, this is your bar, but then you got the restaurant here too.
Yeah, so we have Tubbs is one of our restaurants. We also have King Hefe in downtown Florence. It's a taqueria and sushi bar. We opened this in 2014. It was an old gas station, and we just kind of over the years have turned it into this. But it's a machine, man. God almighty knows.
Nice.
Any CAC that has come here and worked with me on a project has been to Tubbs. We all come to Tubbs. So when I go to projects across the country, people have already heard about Tubbs. And I tell Kyle he's world famous because of stuff that I bring people here from all over the world. So now we got the pond guy here, and Kyle's getting a pond.
Before we even had a restaurant, I traded a guy 3 bushels of oysters for an old cloth bathtub, right? And it's it's in our logo, like that also bathtub's in our logo. And I've had it sitting behind here for 8 years, but
You're gonna
We're going to integrate
we
it,
want
absolutely.
to integrate that into the thing.
I love my job.